Hi, Sarah, Nigar, Leila, Ilkin. How many students? Only 4 here? Let me check. 5 participants. Mariam is joining now. Ilkin is here. Leila is here. Sarah is here. Nigar is here. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Kasim.
Hi, Mariam. Welcome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, good to see you again. And once again, we are together here. Um, and I hope you had a nice weekend. And after all, Saturday and Sunday is a kind of, how to say, casual day. You can do whatever you like, right? And starting from Monday, everybody has a certain schedule to follow. Anyway, and also I had a good rest, so I feel fresh. So I hope we are going to have a good week this week. So, Mariam, Leila, Nigar, Ilkin, once again, as you know, we are getting close and close to the exam dates. And also, it's a good thing, actually. You know what you're doing and you know what you are preparing for, right? And I think at the end of this month, or maybe at the beginning of March, you're going to have some kind of exam, right? It's a kind of, what is it? Not a real exam, but uh, exam, I think. What is the name? It's, I forget its name. Anyway, so, and the real exam will be approximately on the 20th of April, I think, Sasmo, okay? So when you have a goal, right, and you're just moving towards your goal, actually your life becomes so meaningful because we know what you're going to do. Like you are going to the supermarkets, but you don't know what to buy. And you just go to the supermarket and you just have a look at everything, right? But if you are going to supermarket and you know what to buy, you have a shopping list. I'm going to buy some apples, some orange, some sugar,
Hi,
and milk,
Mr.
and blah blah
Kasim.
blah, and just buy your stuff and come back. Hi. Okay, so in this actually regard, and here you have a goal, right? I am going to sit for this Sasmo exam, or I'm going to sit for this something. All right. So on this pretext, actually, somehow you are training yourself, okay? You are not wasting your time. And if you do not take this course anyway, just lie down or do something else or play game, okay? And I really appreciate your time, guys. And as you study more and more, it will pay off, okay? That actually you enjoy every moment of your life. Anyway, so we were practicing these questions. As I told you, these are just warm-up exercises, okay? And immediately and soon we had to start solving P5 and P6 questions. That means primary 5 and primary 6 questions. So before we move to those questions, these questions must be a piece of cake for you. And that means that you are ready for P5, right? And when P5 actually becomes so easy, that means that now you are ready for P6 questions. And again, by practicing more and more P6 questions, if you just feel that, Mr. Custom, now these questions are very easy for me, I want more challenging question. Then, and smoothly, we will just actually move to S1 questions. What is S1? After P6, you know that secondary school starts, right? Secondary school starts means that now secondary school math involves more algebra, okay? That means that now you need to model the question. When you read the problem, you need to set up an equation, then solving equations, we can solve this. And now, starting from grade 7, actually, every problem can be solved using algebra because algebra is very, very powerful tool. All right. So guys, let's continue then. Let's solve like 3 questions together. And after that, and maybe some of you have already practiced this question. Some of you, I don't know, maybe you were busy. Okay, we will see. At least even if you practice, you solve already. Okay, I'm just going to give you some time. Have a look. Once again, solve it. Okay, without looking at the solution. And let's discuss here together. All right. It is recording. Good. So let's start from here. Mariam, let's start with you, okay? Read the question quickly and explain a little bit, and after that we will do this together.
Okay. Arinka walks from point A to point B on straight path at a speed of 2 km per hour. Alice walks from point B to point A on the same path at a speed of 5 km per hour. If Rika starts walking from point A at the same time as Alice starts walking from point B, and the distance between point A and B is 14 km, how far would Alice have walked before she crossed Rika?
Okay. Maybe actually this question was actually is asked at primary 3 and 4. Okay. But suppose that this is asked for grade 6 student. Okay. Or primary 6 student. Okay. How would you solve this question? Okay. Maybe we can just substitute some values, right? Recall speed. It says that 2 kilometers per hour, right? Now we are talking about two people, two different points anyway, and these people are walking towards each other. The first guy's speed, that is Rico's speed. Let me just, record speed by x. Okay, x is equal to 2 kilometers per hour. Usually for speed, actually we use s. S is the first letter of speed. For time, we use t because first letter of time is t. For distance, we use d because the first letter of distance is d. Let me just denote this by s1 because we are talking about two people's speed. That's why s1 means the first guy's speed. And how about the second guy's speed? That is Alice. Alice speed is 5 kilometers per hour, right? What is the question here? If Rico starts walking from point A at the same time as Alice starts walking from point B, and the distance between point A and point B. So here the distance, let's say it is D, it is 14 kilometers, right? The distance here, also here, let me just write here, distance is 14 kilometers. What is the question? How far would Alice have walked before she crosses Rico? Okay, guys, here I'm just going to tell you one thing. All right, here we know that distance formula is distance is equal to speed times time, right? Speed times time. Now here the distance is 14 and two people are walking towards each other, right? Nigar, if I ask you this question, what is their approaching speed to each other? How would you answer this question? The first guy's speed is S1, that is 2 kilometers per hour,
Yes.
and S2, right? 5 kilometers per hour. What is it? Speed means the rate of change of distance, right? Every hour. That means that, for example, let's say Rico's speed is 2 kilometers per hour. What does it mean? That means that if Rico is walking from town A to town B, every
Yes.
hour Rico is getting close 2 kilometers to town B, right? Like for example,
Yes.
let's say you are walking to your school from home, your speed is 2 kilometers per hour. If the distance between your school and let's say your house is, for example, let's say 4 kilometers, in the first kilometer, you cover how much distance? 2 kilometers, right? Another
Yes.
hour, 2 kilometers. That means that in 2 hours, you can get to your school, right? So, guys, here the distance is 14 kilometers. What I'm trying to say here is if both people are walking towards each other, right, that means that they get close to each other much faster, right? How fast they get close to each other, it is by this actually here. That means that, let me write here, distance will be equal to S1 plus S2 times T, okay? Because they are walking towards each other, right? That's why we need to add their distances and multiply by time. Do we know the distance between them? Yes, it is 14 kilometers. What is the speed of Rico? It is 2 kilometers. What is the speed of Alice? It is 5 kilometers. After how many hours do they meet each other? I don't know. Let's see. Now from here, 14 is equal to 2 plus 5 is 7 times t. What is t? T equals 14 over 7. That's equal to
Yes.
2 hours. So that means that what is the question? How far would Alice have walked before she crosses Rico? Actually, after 2 hours, they meet each other, right? And Alice. So Alice will have walked in 2 hours. How much distance? Distance will be equal to 2 times Alice speed is 5. So it is 10 kilometers. That means that Alice will have walked 10 kilometers before she crosses Rico. Okay. In another way, how do you solve this, Mr. Ilkin? How do you solve this? In 1 kilometer, Rico walks two kilometers. I mean, in 1 hour, Alice walks 5 kilometers, right? Now it is 7 kilometers. In the second hour, Rico walks again 2 kilometers. Alice walks five more kilometers. Now Alice walked 4 kilometers. Alice walked, I mean, sorry, Rico walks 4 kilometers in 2 hours. Alice walks 10 kilometers in 2 hours, right? Now it's already together. They actually covered how much distance? 14 kilometers. That means that after 2 hours, they meet each other. In 2 hours, Alice will have walked 10 kilometers. Anyway, in another way, I think you can solve much, much faster. How about this question, Leila? Can you read the question and tell us if you did this? If you didn't, we will discuss together. First, can you read the question?
Mm, how many how many degrees does the minute hand sweep between the time 9 and 11:50
AM, right?
a.m.
So here we have AM and PM. That is AM means after meridian, right? PM means post meridian or before meridian. Anyway, this AM means the morning time. So how many degrees does the minute hand sweep? But it says that the sweep. We are not asking about the angle, right? The sweep, because the minute hand is moving, right? And how many degrees does the minute hand sweep between the time 9 a.m. and 11:50 a.m.? Did anybody solve this problem?
I
Um,
saw it.
I solved it too, but I'm not sure how many degrees it is. About degree of how can I say? It is degree of the clock, or it is degree as the things on the clock. How many
No, no, no.
degrees?
What do you mean, Nigar? Here, for example, let's say it says the first 9 a.m., right? It means the morning. Let me draw a clock here. And 9 a.m. means here we have 9 o'clock. I mean, here we have 12, right? And this one is 9. So this one is our hand, right? It is a shorter
No,
one.
I'm
And
asking
this
about
hand is longer one.
hour.
Now, if I ask you, Nigar, one question between 9 and 10 a.m., how many degrees does a minute hand sweep between 9 and 10? It means that from this 9, right? 9 o'clock in 1 hour, what is this angle? It is
Okay.
360 degrees, right?
Oh, okay.
Now from how about 10 to 11? Now minute hand is again moving. Now it moves here, right? Moving from 10 to 11 again, right? Round clock. I mean the round angle, that is also 360 degrees. Now, how about from 11 to 11:50, right? What is it? 300 degrees. How do I know that? Because we know that 60 minutes, right, is 360 degrees. If it is so, how about 10 minutes divided by 6? 10 minutes is 60 degrees. Multiplied by 5, it is 50 minutes, is 5 times 60, it is 300 degrees. Right? So that means that between 11 and 11:50, the minute hand sweeps 300 degrees. But the question is between 9 and 11:50, right? So now we have to add all of these things together. 300 plus 300 plus 300, that's 900. 60 plus 60 is 20. So that is how much? 1020 degrees. Okay, so the minute actually hand sweeps 1020 degrees between 9 a.m. and 11:50 a.m. Elmira, did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Nigar, is it clear now?
Now, yes, I understood it.
Good, very good. Let's move to the next question then. That is very easy question. Everybody have a look and answer the question. You have 1 minute to answer this question. If you did it already, just you can write your answer. Okay, we got the answer from Niger. Let's see. Niger, your answer is correct. 5 seconds. How about the others? Leila, Elmira, Ilkin, any answer? Leila, can you explain your answer? Why? How did you get 17.2? Let me just write here. Okay, we are talking about this expression. All right. So what is the
17.
question? First, I need to find the largest value. Let me just write it by L. The smallest, let's say it is S. And after that, here we need to find the difference, L minus S, right? That's a question. Yes, Nigar, how did you get the largest value of this? Explain.
In numerator, I took, for example, if we take ABC, I took for A 10 and for B 8, but it is doesn't matter 8 or 10 or 10 and 8. So A multiply for 8, it is 80, and in denominator, C is 4. So this the smallest number in these numbers, it is 4. And 80 divided to 4, it is 20.
Okay. So Nigar, why did
Then
you choose this 10, 8, and 4? Can you explain once again?
yes, because if we take the largest, um, we must take the biggest number in the numerator and the smallest number in denominator.
No, no. For
If
denominator, the biggest number. Numerator, the biggest number. Denominator, the smallest. Because here in
yes,
general, we are dividing the product of A and B, right? Product means
yes,
multiplication by another number. To get the biggest value, A times B, it must be the biggest. C must be the
yes,
smallest. So since we are choosing the numbers from here, right? And all numbers must be different. So for A and B, I just choose the biggest of these numbers. What are they? 8 and 10. The smallest 4, so it is 20. And for the smallest to be opposite, right? And we are
yes,
dividing something by another thing to get the minimum value. The amount should be the smallest, and in the denominator must be the biggest. So for A times B, the smallest numbers here, it is 4 and the 7. 4 times 7, the biggest number is 10, which is equal to 2.8.
3.8.
But in the
And
question, it says the difference, right? So the
yes,
largest is 20 minus 2.8. So the answer is 17.2.
17.2.
So that is the difference between the largest and smallest values of these numbers. Okay. All right, good. Let's continue. Next question. Okay, how about this question? You have 2 minutes, okay? I mean, students, for the first time, they are reading this, and others, if you have already done, just do one more time. After 2 minutes, you will explain your answer to me. If you have already done, write your answer in the chat box. Nigar, only one answer so far. 20 seconds. How about the others? Seven, 6, 5. Elmira, Nigar, Elmira, they have two different answers. How about the others? Mariam, Leila, Ilkin. Ilkin, you didn't understand the question, right?
I can't
Mariam, how
solve
about
it.
you?
I can't solve it, unfortunately, because I can't understand it.
Elmira, you?
I am not sure that I understand it, but I try to solve it
Okay.
and
Now
get
let's
15.
listen to Nigar then quickly. Nigar, how did you get 72?
Because I did it as the all these 10 columns. For example, in each row, yes, in each row we have each number plus 3, or how can I explain it? For example, uh, 9 plus 3 is 20, 12, 12 plus 3 is 15, and then we take 2 and 3. For example, 2 plus 2, 4, and 4 plus 2, 6, and 9 plus 3, 12, and 12 plus 3, 15. Then 15 plus 2 is 17, and 17 plus 2 is 19.
Okay.
And all
Simply,
these 10 columns and the 10s and 10 column, yes, and second row,
yes,
or
very good.
yes,
Here, Nigar, here you are here in the first column, 2, 4, 6, right? We are just adding 2 to get the next number. In the
yes,
second one, we're
it
adding
is
3. 9 plus 2
3,
is 3. 12, 12 plus 3, 15. Again, here is
is
17.
2,
70 plus 2, 19. 90 plus 21. We are adding 2, right? And here
and then
again, now
2,
we add 3. 21. 21 plus 3, 24. 24 plus 3, 27. 27 plus 3, 30. But in the next column, we add 1, 2, right? 30 plus 2, so it will be 32.
32,
34, 36. Now I will move to the next one. Here we have 38, but now add 3. It is 41, 44. Now add 3 again, 47, 49, 51. Is it correct, Nigar, here, 32 or?
no, if we take 36, then we take 30, no, 38, no, 39, because plus 3.
Here we are, when we are moving here, okay, uh, plus 2, now it plus 3, right? And plus
Yes,
3, plus 3, plus
6
3,
plus 3,
plus 2,
then 15 plus
plus 2,
2,
plus 2,
17.
plus 2, plus 3. So plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. Now it is plus 2. Is it 32? 32, right?
Yes, 32, and then 39. Then
39,
30,
why?
no, 32, 34, 36, and then 39, because,
Adding 3.
yes,
Good, good. So after that, yeah, because one we are adding 2 and after that 3, right? So this
yes,
39, 42, 45.
42, 45,
Next,
and then
47,
47,
49, 51. And now again, 54, 57,
57,
60. And 62,
64, 66, then
and
69, and 72.
okay. All right. Is there any shorter way? I just wonder.
I don't know the shorter way, and I did with these columns.
10, 1, 2. Yeah, because we are adding the first column rows by 2 and after that by 3. 2 and 3 and 2 and 3. I see. 2, 9, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Anyway, there may be shorter way, I think, but this also is how it works. Leila, Elmira, Mariam, did you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a kind of number pattern, right? But it's here, it's a combination of two number patterns. So this one is 2, 4, 8. And after that, I don't know, the second line we're adding 3. After the adding 2, after the adding 3. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. Let's move to the next question. And last time we did a lot of geometry questions, and it's a similar one, but it's involving a circle, right? So what is it? A circle with center O, as you see in the picture, is inscribed in a square ABCD. When you just inscribe, that means that the circle is touching to the square, right? Also here it is touching. Also here it is touching, right? At 4 points. Anyway, if the perimeter of square ABCD is 16 centimeters, so that means the perimeter of ABCD, we know that, what is it? It is 4 times side length. That's equal to 16 centimeters. Now, what is one side of the square? 16 over 4, that's equal to 4 centimeters. What is the question? Give your answer in terms of, there's a mistake here. Let me correct this quickly. So give your answer in terms of pi. Okay. So let's see. One, who is that? Nigar. You mean 4 pi, right, Nigar?
Yes, I think yes.
So what is the question? Find the area of the circle in terms of pi.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's
True.
correct. That's
Yes.
correct. Because here, the side of the square, right? If actually, we know that if I just draw a line parallel to one side of the square, right? And that is the radius of the circle, right? If this one is R, also this should be R. Now from here, right? That's the first step. The second step is 2 radii, right? And radius, plural form is radii. We just write this radii. How do you read this? Radii. 2 radii is equal to one side of the square, that is 4. From here, R is equal to 2 centimeters. Now, how do you find the area? Area is equal to pi times R squared. And what is R? It is 2. Pi times 2 squared. First, we just write the number first. It is 4 pi centimeters squared. So dot, dot, dot, the area is 4 pi. Okay, Sarah. Nika, did you go to school today?
Yes, I went to school today.
Are you all from the same school? Elmira, Mariam, Sarah, Leila,
Yes.
from the same school, right?
From the same class, from the same school.
Really? So you all know
Yes.
each other?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. That's good. Very good. So are you good students in the class in math?
Yes.
Good. But you must be the best, Nigar. Okay. You will actually, if you just study a little bit, as you practice more and more questions, the math gets easier and easier for you. Okay, that's it. Also now next to me, my daughter is studying very hard for her Cambridge exam. Where is Sarvinos? How many questions did you solve?
I don't know, but probably like, I don't know, more than 28, I think.
More than 28 in 1 hour? Huh?
I don't look little. You see this? I started like putting together for it, and I had more than 28 questions today.
Very good. Very good, Kazan. Okay. Also, I have a daughter. She's only 10 years old, right? And she's also best in math. And she got the highest score in Cambridge exam. Now she's preparing for another exam. All right. Maybe next time I will introduce you to my students. All right. Good. Let's continue. That's it. How about this question? Guys, who solved this question? Can you raise your hands? Did anybody solve it? Okay. If not, guys, think, okay, try. and after, let's say, 2 minutes and 20, let's say 2.5 minutes. It's not so difficult question, right? But a little bit harder than the previous one. Okay, give a try. After 2 minutes and 30 seconds, we will discuss together. If you answer the question before the time is up, leave your answer in the chat box, okay? Sit on the blanket. Or you can just move it to the carpet. Oops. After 9 o'clock. Any answer? Elmira, I don't think it's the right answer. Anybody else? Ilkin? No answer? No?
I can't do this question, Mr. Kevin.
Nigar, how about you?
No, I did some solutions, but I haven't got any answer.
Elmira, Mariam? Elmira actually sent the answer, but we'll see. How about you, Mariam, Leila?
No, I can't do it. I do, but I can't get the answer.
Why? We did a lot of geometry examples, and just one thing. Look, let me just start with this. If you are given a circle, right? Let's say the circle, and this is the radius, right? What is the area? Area is equal to pi r squared, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now another example. Suppose that you are given a semicircle. Okay, semicircle. And the radius is r. And what is the area? It is just half of the circle, right? So that is half of the circle means 1/2 times pi r squared, right? It is the area of the semicircle. Okay, now let's get back to our question. In the question, it says that a arc AOD. What is arc? Arc is a part of the circle. We call this arc. You see here, AOD represents a semicircle with center O. Length of AB is equal to A, right? So this one is A, And ABCD is a square. That means that also this part is A and also this part is A. Now from here, as you see here, AD is equal to BC, right? Since AD is equal to BC, what is BC? AD is 2 times R. How about BC is equal to A? Now from here, what is R then? R is equal to 1 over 2 times A. Or simply, I just can just write it as A over 2. Okay? So the first observation. Now, let me say that this area is A and this part is B. So that means that we need to find A plus B, right? And what is A? I mean, the capital A, it's just a square. The area of the square is A squared plus, and how about part B? It's just semicircle. That is 1 over 2 times pi times r squared. What is r? R equals a over 2, right? So that is a over 2 squared. Now I have to simplify this. Here we have a squared plus pi times, I'm just interchanging this, 1 over 2 times a squared, it is a squared 2 squared is equal to 4, which is equal to 2 times 4 is 8. So what we have here is a squared plus pi times a squared over 8. Any questions?
And this is the answer, yes.
This is the answer, yes. Because it says that here AB is given, right? A. So that means that you need to write everything in terms of A. Okay, but now suppose that Mariam, we can ask the question like this. Suppose that you need to answer everything in terms of R. Okay, at the time, what is A? A equals 2R, right? If you substitute there again, and here we have A plus B will be equal to, what is A? A equals 2R squared plus pi times, what is A? 2R squared over 8, which is equal to 2 squared, 4r squared, r squared. And here we have 2 squared is 4, right? So that's equal to pi r squared over 2. Because here we have 4 over 8, they cancel each other, only 2 left in the denominator. That is, in case if they ask a question, leave your answer in terms of r, or leave your answer in terms of A. Usually in Sasmo, they ask questions like this. Leave your answer in terms of pi, means you have to express everything in pi. Or leave your answer in terms of R, for example, you need to leave your answer in R. Okay? All right, guys, let's continue. As we practice more questions, you'll get much better idea. Okay. How about this question? First, read it, okay? Give a try. And let's do this together then. You have only 2 minutes for this question. It's not so hard question, very easy question. Okay. Leila, did you understand the question? Good. Elmira, how about you? Elmira
Yes,
Salmanzadeh.
yes, but I think that not at all.
I think it's not simple answer. Is it correct?
I sent two.
Ilkin, your answer is 4?
Yes.
4? No, no,
Mr.
that's wrong.
Is
Nigar,
it?
your answer is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
30 seconds left. Leila, your answer is not correct. Elmira, it is correct. Mariam, not correct. Mariam, how did you get 2,000?
First I found the value of this cuboid.
Okay, how did you find this? Tell me.
I multiplied 10 and 5 and 2.
10 times 5 times 2, which is
Yes.
equal to 50. It is 100.
Yes, and how many cubes of length 1 centimeter, 1/2 centimeters? I divide 1 centimeter by 2. It's 5 millimeter.
No. First,
No.
actually, here it says that how many cubes of length 1.5 centimeter would be required to fill the cuboid, right?
Mm,
To answer the question, also you need to find the volume of one small cube. What is it? It is 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. That's equal to 1/8 centimeter cube. Suppose that if I actually put n such cubes, okay, it will
mm,
fill this container. That means that the volume of n such cubes will be equal to big volume. So from here, what is n? N equals big volume over small volume. Every time, just use this equation. Now you are going to see a lot of similar questions. That's equal to 100 over 1/8. That's equal to 800. So with 800 cubes, right, you can fill this cuboid. We are talking about one small cube. It is something like this. Okay, this side is 1/2. This side is 1/2. This side is 1/2. That is one solution. Layla, another solution for you. Listen carefully. Okay. Suppose that here at the bottom, all right, I'm going to put some small volumes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah, blah. Continue, blah, blah, blah, right? And here, how many cubes I can put here? Since here we have 10 centimeter, right? 10 centimeter is equal to 20 times 1/2 centimeter. So that means that for length, right, I can just cover this with 20 such cubes. And how about 2 centimeters here? How many cubes I can put here, right? How many? 2 is 4 times 1/2 centimeters, 4. How about at the height? It is 5, right? 5 is 10 times 1/2 centimeters. Actually, in height, I can put 10. So now if you multiply them, 20 in length times 4 to cover the width, and to cover the height, I need 10, which is equal to 800 such cubes. Another solution. Okay. But in general, if you can understand this, actually, it would be great. What does it mean? I'm saying that here we have a container, okay? Leila, you can just imagine that you have a small container, all right, it's empty. And here you have a small bucket. You know what is bucket? Bucket is in cube shape, okay? The length is 1.1/2, length is 1/2, height is 1/2. So how much water does it take, for example, to get the volume that is 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, that is 1/8 centimeter cube. Actually, if it is full, it must take this much water. Okay. And you're just filling this from the tap and pouring this water into this container. All right. So I'm saying that how many such actually full buckets of water make this container full? That means that I'm guessing that maybe after n times, if I pour water into this container, it will be full, right? So I'm just forming the equation. Now from here, I know what is capital V. I know what is small. I need to find n, because here the question is how many, right? How many cubes of. Anyway, guys, let's move on. At least you have some idea about this question. If you practice 2, 3 more similar questions, you will get much better idea about this. Okay. How about this question? You guys give a try, okay? First read it, and after that, let's discuss together. You have 2 minutes. Mariam, did you understand the question?
Yes.
Just check it there with that calculator. İlkin 4, Nigar 2, 3. What does it mean, Nigar? It says how many values of B, right? Answer should be only one. How many values of B?
Let's take.
Time is up. Nigar answers 2. Let's see. Leila, Mariam, Elmira. What else do we have here? İlkin, Nigar, Elmira, Mariam, Leila. That's it, I think, right? Okay. Okay. How about you, Leila and Mariam? Any answer? Leila, 3. Mariam?
No, I'm sorry now. I think.
Okay, good. Actually, very simple question, but sometimes, if you don't understand the question, we cannot do anything. That's why understanding the problem is really important. And how do we improve our understanding skill? Practicing more different problems. Elmira, 2. No. Actually, Ilkin's answer is correct. It is 4. Okay. Why is it so? Look at this. All right, here, given that S is greater than 0. Okay, that's one important condition, right? For how many values of B is a given product value? Okay, so as I see here, if you multiply B, right, by AA, the answer is BB, right? When is it possible? When it is possible? If B equals 1, right? If it is 1, 1 times, not sorry. If A is equal to 1, right? Okay. If A is equal to 1, right? Here, B can be 1, right? 1 times 1, 1 times 1, it is 11. And also B is equal to 2, right? 2 times 1, it is 2. 2 times 1, it is 2 again. And how about B equals 3? Also, it is 3 times 1, 3 times 1, and also 3 plus equals this, all right? Sorry, it is 3, right? And how about b equals 4, right? 4 times 1, 4 times 1, it is 44. And the 4 plus 0, it is 4b. And 4 plus something is equal to 5, right? So if b is equal to 4, the c will be equal to 1. Okay, so now that's it. And now why b cannot be equal to 5? Suppose that b equals 5. At the time, here we have 5, 5, right? Here we have 5 and 5. 5 plus 0, it is 5, it's okay. But 5 plus what number is 5? So c must be equal to 0, right? But in the question, it says that c must be greater than 0. Okay, so this b cannot be greater than 4. So this is not possible. So only we have 4 possible answers. B can be equal to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Okay, Nigar, did you understand?
Yes, I understood this.
Very good. Let's solve 2 more questions. Let's do this question together. Okay. Here in the question, area of triangle AED. Let's say it is A. Over area of triangle BED. Let's say it is B. And the area of triangle BCE. Where is BCF? BCF. Let's say it is C. And area of triangle BFT. Let's say it is D. So that means that we need to find this, right? A over B plus C over D. Okay. Nikia, let's start with you. Elmira, you answer the second question.
Yes.
Sarah, question 3. Mariam, question 4. Okay. Nikia, can you tell me what is the area A?
The area A, so it is AED, yes, 1 over 2, yes, 1
Yes.
over 2 multiply for 2 and 5
So 1 over 2 times 2 times 5,
times,
right? It's just a right angle triangle.
yes,
How do you find the area of a triangle? 1 over 2 times base times height. Base is
yes.
AE, height is AD. So that's equal to 5 centimeters squared. Okay, Elmira, what is the area of B?
Area of B.
Elmira, before we continue this, can you tell me what is the length of BE?
B is um
8,
if
right?
it oh yes,
Because
yes
AB
it
is 10, AB is 10, AE is equal to 2. So EB, the remaining part, 10 minus 2, it is 8. So now, what is the height to the base BE? Again, it's a triangle, 1 over 2. And what is the height? It is again 5, the same thing.
5.
And the
Yes.
base, it is 8, which is equal to 40 over 2, that's equal to 20. Now I have already calculated this, 5 over 20. Okay. Mariam, what is C?
C is 1 over 2 multiplied by 5 and 4.
Okay, which is equal to 10. So plus C is equal to 10. Over, Layla, what is D? Can you see this? The base is this, right? And the whole length, DC is equal to 10, so it should be 6. And height is BC, that is a right angle, right? So 1 over 2 times, what is height? It is 5. And base, it is 6. So that's equal to 15. So here we have 15. Now, if I just calculate this here, 5 over 20, that's equal to 1 over 4. 10 over 15 by 5, it is 2 over 3, right? Which is equal to, the common denominator is 12. It is 3 plus 8, that's equal to 11 over 12. That is the answer. Okay. All right, guys, the last question. Let's do this quickly. You have 1 minute and we will finish the questions, okay? Have a look. So easy question. You have 1 minute. Okay. Nigar, your answer is correct, but
No,
in the question it says that the
no, it
ratio,
isn't
right?
correct. Yes, I'm sorry, it isn't correct. It isn't correct. One
Yeah.
second.
No, it's correct, but you need to write in the ratio form,
Yes.
like a ratio.
Now, is it correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
How about the others? İlkin, Elmira, Mariam, Leila. And we have one more student here. Elmira, Leila, Nigar, Mariam. Who's missing here? Okay. Mariam. No.
Sorry. No.
It says that as you see here, the shaded part, right? It's the grass. Unshaded, the white part, it is, what is it? Covered by concrete. So since EF is equal to 5, what is this area? 5 times 5, 25. Also that's 25, and also it's 25, it's also 25. So what is the area covered by grass? The area of the square is 100 times 100, right? Minus, actually we should just subtract
Minus
425. 4 times 25, which is equal to 9900, right? So now what is the ratio of the concrete to grass, right? The concrete is 9900 to, actually the grass, the concrete, it is 100.
100.
So this 00, right? They cancel each other. So that is 99 to 1. Okay, good. So guys, we have more questions. How many? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 40. Actually, we have 45. It's a bit a lot. Usually in Sasmo, we have 25 questions. Okay. If possible, try to practice all the questions until next lesson. 20 questions left. So if you practice at home and answer here, I will just check what method, are you using the right method or not, okay? Then we can go much, much faster, okay? And after we need to start P5 and P6, okay? I have already shared these questions with you. Maybe one more time, I will just save this, okay? And drop this in the WhatsApp group. Okay, guys, try to finish the remaining questions until next meeting. And for example, I just start Nigar, what is 26? How do you solve this? Leila, Elmira, Mariam, Ilkin. Okay, if everybody can answer quickly, and we can just quickly have a look and move much, much faster. Okay, Ilkin, Mariam, Elmira, Leila, Nigar, try to solve at least 10 or 15 questions
Okay.
until our next
Yes.
meeting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys, thank you
Okay.
very much. Then I will meet you next time. Now I have to finish this meeting. Okay. So I need to start
Okay.
another.
Thank
Okay.
you too. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
Bye.
much.
See you. See you. Bye bye.
Fine.
Bye.
Thank you for your lesson.
Thank you, Ilkin.